Shut up. Subscribe to the channel. What up, man? My name's Jack Edit Beats, man. If you didn't know, new to this YouTube shit, I ain't got no subscribers yet, but I will be getting them. So we'll just be going through beats. Just be going through beats, y'all. So I'm talking to my partner the other day, and we talking about how how the music scene is today, opposed to how it was, when I was their age and before that. And it's a trip because you know, like I mean, okay, I think not all the young cats, because a lot of young cats be spitting that shit. Um, but to me, it seemed like what did I say? I said it was a lot of hypnotizing music going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers, they I don't know. The auto tune kills me. You know what I'm saying? Unless the auto tune is done right, don't use it. But the auto tune kills me. But he was like, man, I be wanting to talk shit, and I be like, why? I said, you remember when? Well, I can remember, you know, in my generation when I used to get on the bus, when we had the boom boxes and shit, and we playing our shit, and like the older people would be like, man, turn that shit off. And I'd be like, why? This, that ain't real music. I'm like, it is real music. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not hating on all these auto tune users. I just won't listen to the shit. You know what I'm saying? I won't listen to it. I mean, and if they're playing it, I'll try to exit somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? To probably listen to it then. You know what I'm saying? But by the way, this is Jack at the Beats, man. If you ain't subscribed to my channel, please do. I make beats, any kind of beats. If you need beats, hit me up. I'm trying to get into a lot of movie soundtracks, video games, commercials. So if you know anybody, send them my way. Feel me? But I got all that type of shit. So in the meantime, I'm not finna play this one because it don't want to play. So I'm gonna just go back over here and play this. And let me know if y'all hear it well, if the sound is too loud, or you know. This is why we riding with it. Everything is real and that's the way it's supposed to be. I spit poetry, it's fun and we smashing. Gotta keep laughing, gotta keep dashing. another thing I want to say. I know the title says making a beat. Like I said, I'm new to this YouTube shit, and I did that the last time I went live. This is like my second or third time trying it. But I know people say I should talk more. So, you know, I really didn't think of a topic. Nobody usually like comments though. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if it's working. I'm gonna try it. And if you're on here and you're listening, comment in here to let me know if the shit working, because I have yet to receive comments. All right, I just put the shit up there. So if you're watching and you're not a bot, you're not the feds, you're not, well, even if you're the feds, fucking tap in. You're not if you're just a person fucking watching me, type something in the comments so I know that the shit's working. It's a lot of shit we could talk about. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like to keep it organic though, and just really like say what's on my mind. Like somebody commented. Well, I take that back. They didn't comment on me. They was talking to somebody else. They was like told this 40-year-old rapping ass to go and what'd he say? Do something. And I commented on it because I'm not 40, shit, I'm 50. And I don't rap. I can rap. I just really kind of like make beats. And I just said, you know, I ain't trying to battle. But if you want to battle song for song, I'm talking about new shit. With me at 50. We can get busy. And you better be good. Cause like I said, I could do it from top to bottom. Produce the track, root the dude, everything. And then after I'm done, sell it if I want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you YouTube guys, YouTube rappers, not YouTube rappers, just man, let me quit talking shit like that. Because everybody got the craft and everybody is just doing their craft. But what I do hate is how it kind of cut us producers out to where it's so easy to go download YouTube beats. You know what I'm saying? That's why we call certain people YouTube rappers. But the way I grew up, shit, man, you had to work for this shit. Either you learned how to do it yourself, or you had to go pay somebody that knew how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, it's just easy to get original shit. My partner Ak was talking to me today, and I might be talking to bots because I ain't seen nobody type into the chat box. So fuck it. I could say this shit as a video and put it out later. But we was talking about it earlier how, you got a motherfucker that'll put it, see a YouTube beat that he want that's probably had like over 2 million views or whatever. Over that. I done seen some with 20 million, but they still download the shit and rap on it. So, it's like probably a million other motherfuckers rapping on that beat too. So it's not original. I think that's what I think the generation is like. Even a generation before me could say something different about theirs, but as far as my generation, we was original. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might have sampled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we was original. Original thinkers. We created trends that's still going today. As far as in this beat shit and rap shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? This is just my opinion. This culture right now, it's a bunch of copycats, uh, like everybody's a lot sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in my generation, it was a few type rappers that was out that was getting money. You know, and this generation seems a little different. Seems a little different. Um, yes, I remember me and a friend talked about it years ago. Years ago when the internet, I mean, and I know motherfuckers probably won't believe me when I say these stories, but years ago, um, how the internet was gonna play and it was gonna play in like the destruction kind of that generational rapper, 90s, early 2000s, get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, are there any, like, I mean, I know there's record labels, but, you know, in my generation, you was able to walk into the record label if you thought you was good enough. And if you can get to the right person, let them hear your shit. If they liked your shit, schedule another meeting. If they liked your shit and your paperwork was right, you walking out of there with a nice substantial amount of money. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, now, and that's because of the talent and what they like, but nowadays, where it switched, how many views you got, how many people following you. Just like it could be like I'm a nobody. I'm fucking, what am I? 84 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even hit 100. So I'm a nobody. But, you know, like to get to that next level, if you're trying to get to that next level in this shit, you gotta have a following, which is like 1 million subscribers and shit like that. Sometimes talent can get you there, but 9 times out of 10, they wondering how are they gonna make their money off of you, and this is, through this internet shit. That's why a lot of the fucking rappers, I don't know. I call love and hip hop and shit like the retirement club for successful back in the day rappers. You know what I'm saying? If they haven't blackballed you or whatever. So, that's just my thoughts on it, man. So, back to the beats. I think I played that one already. I think I played that one already. I don't know what this is. But I'm going to play it. And if you need beats, hit me, get my information and hit your button. All right, something else we could talk about. The John Jones Reyes fight. This is just my opinion. This is my opinion. Everybody want to see that motherfucker lose. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He's great. He won the fight. I know fighting. I watched it. A lot of that shit they thought Reyes was landing was not landing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go back and you see the replays in slow motion, like, because he threw punches should not be a reason why he should win a round because he threw a more volume of punches, you know? But what landed? You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, John, the greatest right now. Will go down as the greatest. Who's going to beat his record? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be very, very, very hard to beat that record. But, I mean, now, not saying kudos to fucking Reyes, man. Like, I think once John vacates the light heavyweight and goes to heavyweight, Reyes, but Reyes could have that belt. But this is what I think. For all the people that want to rematch with John, I mean, you can't rematch everybody. Sometimes you're going to have good fight, close fights. That's what brings out the heart of a champion. And that's what he showed. But they should have Santos and Reyes fight next. And then the winner of that can get the rematch if John hasn't left yet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, my opinion on that is if you still sitting there and you think that Reyes won that fight, go back and watch it again. You know what I'm saying? See what landed. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, he threw. And a couple of them did land. I'm not saying none of them landed, but not all that everybody thought. You know what I'm saying? Through 4 quarters, through 4 rounds, and probably 2 minutes of that fight, Jon Jones was coming forward. Reyes never came forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I had Jon winning 3-2. Close fight, Jon winning 3-2. You know what I'm saying? That's my thoughts on that. So, back to the beats for a sec, man. I'm just saying. Salute, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you come in, throw a comment in the comments and like it. I do need to change my my title though. What up, y'all? We back, man. I'm just talking, playing beats. I know I need to change the title. I got the title "Making the Beat" is because I'm still learning what's going on with the YouTube stuff. Um, as far as how to title it and everything, I'm new to this. So, like I said, if you could help me out, that'd be dope too. Uh, let's talk about the. All right, I'm finna fuck up when I try to pronounce this because for some reason I always pronounce fucked up. The coronavirus. Let's talk about that for a second. Uh, I'm not saying it ain't serious. It is serious, very serious. But it ain't something that's not. It's already been around. It's been around. You know, we've you remember the Lysol bottles back in like 2011 and 12 that used to have, kills the kind of fuck. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. The coronavirus, it says kills the coronavirus on it. Uh so it was back then. Um how is it spreading though? That's what needs to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure if y'all like conspiracy theorists or whatever and y'all go and see the videos, I'm sure y'all seen what's been said. You know what I'm saying? On them feeding all them people for free. Where it originated at. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need matter of fact, I don't even want to talk about this shit. So hey, blessings to all the people, and if you're dealing with it, blessings to you too. So I'd rather talk about something else and not that. So I'm gonna go find something else to talk about. In the meantime, I will play this beat by yours truly. You know, check your boy out, man. I'm dope at this shit. Let's talk about this, man. So, do y'all know about like the algorithms or whatever it's called, like algorithms with like Facebooks and YouTubes and all that shit, to where it puts you in front of more people when you go live and all that shit. Well, I think they mad at me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. Before Saturday, before last Saturday, like I would say, that morning, that morning, you know, like most of my lives, I'm not, you know, I usually went live on Facebook a lot, either making beat or just playing beats or whatever. Every now and then did review. Every now and then I did review shows. Every now and then. But you know, so usually when I go on my lives, I usually get roughly 8 to 12 people. You know what I'm saying? Every time. If I don't share it, if I don't do shit, you know. Sometimes it, you know, like sometimes I can get up to 22s, you know, and my thing is I like to stay there though. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say, you know, I usually get 12 all the time. You know, my ass decided to, you know, as well as people join in later and all that shit. But it's always steady, it's steady viewers. Well, Saturday, I don't know, I decided to, while I went live, show the John Jones fight. And I knew something was wrong when I was getting up into the 30s. You know what I'm saying? With people. You know, like, and long story short, you know, I got booted and then they put me in Facebook jail. Now, maybe I'm on probation or something because ever since then, when I go live on my shit, it's crickets. It's crickets. You know, I had a partner. He said that he seen my page and he couldn't scroll up the page for some reason. I don't know. I think they're mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Like because I did that. uh, shit. That's what it is. Hold on. Let me check something out real quick.
Our sponsors, MTC Empire. You can check them out at mtcempire.biz. And then tonight, Takesha Beal and her catering company is sponsoring us. Her information is pinned down below. You guys know if you want to skip, it's $5. You get the $2 back if you get over a 3. We got Keisha's Cash App pinned down there tonight because all the proceeds are going to Keisha's catering. So
she's doing her thing still.
Thank you.
But anyway.
Almighty Rasta King. I want to do the Lion King thing, but I don't.
But anyway, look. That's what it is with this live, y'all. I don't know who tapped in. Hopefully you did. I ain't got nobody to.
Hey Jackson, what's up?
Hello everyone.
So you guys share to your groups. Let people know that Wow Network is back and
holla at
it's
me,
not
y'all.
Nick and Nay tonight. It's Keisha and Nay, but here we go. So first up, I got one sent in from Eric Artist, and I don't know if I tagged him. Hey Jackson, can you tag Eric for me?